And we're live. Although I have not started the game yet, so I should probably do that. Because right now it is just a black screen. I should move this here. And oh, it's still running, okay. And here we are. Is the audio too loud? I think it might be too. No, it seems alright. I will adjust it later. I did already play the game to a certain extent, but I don't remember anything about it, so I'm just gonna start from scratch. Okay, time for a new game. I'm not gonna bother with the different stories. Good evening to you too. Just go with the main story, normal, and character creation. So that's the big thing. Okay, so I'm gonna be using a guide for this one because I'm a completionist at cards. Does this work? Yes, that's the guide I'll be using. And before we start, can I get this? So, it is a complicated game, but one of the main things about it is as your story progresses, your character gets to pick a certain mythical path. I guess that's it, and that's kind of what I want to know from the start what I'm going for. So let me swap to. I did say this is gonna take a while. I meant it. Okay, switch to Chrome. Transition, and here we are. So I think that's all the paths. Yeah, Chrome still shows up. Okay, so you can be a swarm that walks, which is basically a bunch of bugs. You can be a devil, you can be a demon, you can be a gold dragon, you can be a trickster, you can be a legend, which is basically the one who doesn't pick any of the other ones, and he's like, okay, you're just a legend or something. I'm not doing that, like that's kind of boring. It can be an Aeon, which is it's about WoW and stuff. Basically, you're very balanced, is what it means. It can be a Azata. Chaotic good. That's a bit too tricky, I guess. You can be a lich or an angel. That's a lot of decisions. I mean, I usually... Which one would be good? Dragon, Demon, Trickster, Legend, no. I mean, the ones I'm leaning towards are Aeon and Lich, just because they're unique sounding. Necromancer who raises creatures from the dead. Liches can merge spellbooks with wizard sorcerers, witches, and arcanists. Or Aeons, enforcing gaze that provides buffs and nerfs to your party members. They will get the ability to suppress the melee powers of their opponents, useful in tougher fights in the game. Okay, so usually I like breaking from the fold when I'm playing these kind of games. Like I always end up playing the good guy who is support, so when I'm playing games that give me the options, I always go for the evil character. I don't know why. I don't know what that says about me, but I guess we're going with Lich. And with that out of the way, let's go back to the game. Transition. Now, obviously we're not gonna pick a character that's pre-made, we have to make a new one from scratch, like, of course. And so... next, first we have to pick... I mean, I kind of want to start with the class first. Race... let's make a guy... Who is... Oh yeah, we have to pick the race. Okay. I mean, we're gonna be a lich, so a vampire does sound a bit appropriate, doesn't it? Basically, in summary, that's how it feels like to play Dungeons and Dragons. You need to spend like an hour or two making your character. This is gonna be pretty simplified, like a lot less math will need to be done for this. Like, when you're making a D&D character, it's a lot more involved. But it is fun. The half-living children of vampires birthed by human females are progenies of both horror and tragedy. Those who do often abandon their mysterious children and refuse to speak of the matter. Speculate that vampires are of mortal women that couple with vampires. They're pregnant women who suffer from vampire. Okay, that's just backstory. Okay, what abilities do you get? I guess that's what I'm... you can't be level drained. Not in this game, probably. Not in this iteration, probably. Like, some vampires do, but apparently those do not. Vampire heritage... Oh yeah, what's the heritage? Okay, so that's what you get your like... Okay, let's pass on the vampire for a second and check the other ones and see if there's anything else that makes sense. Undead resistance, negative energy resistance, and yes. What are these guys? Elemental beings. No, I don't really like that. You look a bit stonish. Tieflings, which are basically demons. Yeah, with the horns and all. Not bad. Asimar. Celestial or other good outsiders' blood in their ancestry. So they're basically half angels. Who plays as humans? Like, nobody does humans, they're so boring. Like, the only reason I've ever made a human character in a game or like in a Dungeons and Dragons playthrough is because I want to be ironic about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm too cool for all the other cool stuff. I'm gonna be boring and play as a human. I'm so quirky like that. Humans are not bad, but they're just boring. That's the thing. Like, when have you ever seen a story that doesn't have a human as the main character? Dwarves, no. Elves, no. Gnomes, no. Halflings, no. Half-elves, kind of lame. Half-orcs, too brutish. Or dead, we agreed it's no. Kitsune? No, too foxish. Can you... Yeah, it's just these two. I mean, a vampire sounds cool if you're doing a lich, honestly. What kind of tieflings are there? Motherless. That sounds sad. I think the last time I played the game I made a tiefling who was Grimspawn? I think that's what I did. But you know what, I shouldn't play the same thing, so if I played the tiefling last time I'll go to Dampier. And what kind of Dampier am I going to do? So, of uncertain lineage, you have 2 racial bonus to dexterity and charisma, and -2 to constitution and 2 to persuasion and perception. Like, if you have questions about any of the like skills, I kind of know what they do. I'm not gonna go into that. I have an understanding. Rushi or Jiangshi, all ritual. Strength, I don't need strength. Intelligence is nice, but I don't need strength. Why does everyone get strength? Why can't the other races develop that though? Like, humans are not in any way more creative than any of the other race. I mean, they are in some canons, but there is no rule that says that like other races can't also make machines. Like, I think that's kind of the gnomes things. They're very yeah, they're very good when it comes to machines and stuff. Is it explained here? Maybe it's not in this canon. Like, in some canons, gnomes are very machine proficient, but not always. Ampere. Stealth and use magic device check. That's kind of racist sounding, to be honest, if you put it like that. Just because they're different doesn't mean they're barbaric. I mean, if we have to order them from most barbaric to least barbaric, I'll try not to. I think elves are usually the most like peaceful / smart or wise, and then you have half. I mean, no, then you have humans, because half elves are like in the middle. It depends on your definition of barbaric. I mean, everyone tends to see everyone else as barbaric in a way, because they're different than them. This is getting complicated. Strength and intelligence to manage the dexterity and persuasion and knowledge check. Sacred ancestry, ancient born. Athletics and war, nature, nah. Constitution, persuasion, knowledge, world check. Strength and charisma. Mobility and knowledge, world check. And this one's just dexterity and charisma to the constitution and persuasion. Dexterity. I mean, I'm always a fan of knowledge, so let's see. Vampire kings are rare in the extreme, incredibly beautiful but strikingly grim shades that straddle the line between humanity and vampire kind. Sacred ancestry vampires are often single-minded loners intent on a specific goal. I mean, that sounds cool. Mobility. I mean, these are like half vampires, so I don't think they need blood actually. But you know, think of it like this. To a vampire, humans are kind of like cattle. They don't see humans as equal, they see them as food. So in their society, they don't really think of what humans think. They're like, oh, that's just my snack talking. So their society can still be advanced, but not in a sense that humans are gonna benefit from their society being advanced. They can still make like beautiful castles and stuff. That's why you see the like Dracula always living somewhere nice and having a lot of people in the castle and stuff, but every society is different, that's the thing. And even if it seems barbaric to humans, I mean, they're kind of the foods for them, so... descended from vampire kings, wearing street... Okay, yeah, I already looked through that. Persuasion... Strength and charisma, or strength and intelligence. Honestly, I'm leaning towards this because I like intelligence. Honestly, I've seen some shows that go in that direction, and they show vampires that, you know, the way it's usually shown is vampires, that, you know, they have a strong urge to consume human blood, but they try to get over it and don't do it just because it's wrong. And you know, they are like talking about alternatives. Usually if you consume other animals' blood, it still works, but it's not as good. So they still try to do like cow's blood, and even though it tastes really bad, they're like, at least it's ethical. There are some shows that go into that, and it's quite interesting. That's why I like fiction, because it's like, you know, humans are kind of boring. At least think about something that's not gonna happen in real life. It makes it more unpredictable. Yeah, even in Sims 4, I think... can you get alternative blood sources in Sims 4? No, I think you can't. Maybe... oh yeah, you can. You can. There was a... I haven't played Sims in a while, but you can make plant-based blood, I think. Or maybe that was in Sims 3. I don't remember. Dexterity and charisma. Strength and intelligence. Persuasion and knowledge. I mean, if they are ordering plasma, is that? I mean, if it's consensually taken, you know, the one way this could work is if people just sell their blood, because you know, that's gonna be fine. Like if someone goes and sells some of their blood, that's technically alright. Like nobody's taking it forcefully and you're just selling it for money. So you can assume that that's an ethical vampire if he's just buying blood, which has been sold. I mean, some would say that. Okay, I think that's enough thinking on the vampire. I'm gonna go with the this one. At least for now. This can change. So we should pick up class. Okay, there are a lot of classes. A lot of classes. A lot of them. Okay, since we're going to be a lich, we need to be some sort of a caster. Let me just quickly check the guide again. I mean, I'm gonna be a lich, so I don't think that the lich, if you're playing as a lich, you're kind of locked to be evil. It's gonna be real. You can play as a good vampire, obviously. It's just there is nothing that says on the character that you need to be bad or stuff. It just means that you were born as a half vampire. You're basically leaning towards being bad, but nothing is saying that you should be. Okay, they can work well as wizards, sorcerers, witches, arcanists. So, arcanists, not alchemists. Specialists of arcane magic. Okay, that's technically correct, but you don't see a lot of good liches. And don't blame me for this one. This is the story talking here. The story kind of requires you to be evil to become a lich. I mean, you're gonna see what I mean as the story progresses in probably like in a long time, since it takes a while to get to that point. But the story kind of requires you to be evil to become a lich. What do they do again? You know, you can technically spin it around a little. You can say that you're being usually when someone is evil, they can be evil for evilness sake. They can be evil for the greater good when they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do some bad stuff just so I can save the world. That's one way you can consider yourself to be a good lich. You're doing it all just to save the world. And you can be evil. You can be good by doing evil stuff if your sense of morality is shifted. Which again, you know, being good and evil, it's not, there is no like objective measurement here. It's all based on what one thinks is good and evil. Wide range of spells that make them useful in a lot of different situations. Okay. Empowering spells, yes. What was the other option? Sorcerer. Powerful arcane spellcaster, very effective in combats. They can use limited wave space, which make them more less flexible. Can cast more spells before they need rests. And you can get a bloodline. cross-blooded, or you can be a witch. I don't know. Is it just me, or does witch sound very? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Witches are potent against spellcasters who can employ the strongest spells. He is especially good at controlling and weakening the enemies both with spells and unique magic ability called hexes. Can heal and empower their allies, though less effective than some other classes. Difficult to play as a new usually in Dungeons and Dragons and like all games based on that, playing as a spellcaster is difficult, so every game is gonna tell you don't do that. Unless you know what you're doing. Hexes... I don't really like the witch. What about wizard? That's classic. Powerful arcane spellcaster, they have a large array of different spells. They can destroy or weaken their enemies. Their versatility has a downside, the number of spells the wizard can cast is not very large. Arcane Bomber? That sounds dangerous. Shadowcaster. Okay, so right now I'm leaning towards wizards or arcanist. Let's check arcanist, I guess. Transferring it, no. Power building redeem them is nearly too much. Shaping this matter without needing to bind it in spells. What does that mean? An Eldritch Font gains one additional spell slot for each level of arcanist spells she can cast. However, the number of spells of each level she can prepare is reduced by 1. Yes. So you can cast more spells, but you can prepare less. Got it. And you can also increase the DCO levels and stuff. That's nice. Nature magic sounds to... No. Oh, nope. I don't want to be a gnome. Unlettered. Okay, you can get witches spells and you can get a familiar. And white mage, you're basically a healer. Okay, let's double check the wizard again. Exploit. Oh yeah, you're basically an arcanist. That's what this means. Shadowcaster doesn't sound bad, I guess. But that's a bit too shadowy. Spellmaster just a generalist. And that's okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be arcanist. I just need to decide on which one. I can go the basic one. Let's just go Eldritch Fonts. They just have a lot of power, and they can boost the power of spells. That's nice. Bottom as well. Yes, that sounds alright. Okay, let's pick a portrait now. Or actually, let's pick the backgrounds first. So, what do you need for the arcanist? Like, what are the important stats here? Spellcasting. Eldritch Font, okay. usually it says like every class has a stat that it uses. It's either intelligence or wisdom, I would guess. Do I have to go to background first? Okay. I'll just pick a background for now and see what's required here. Charisma. Skills, feats. Seriously, where does it say what skill? What's like class? Can explode or consume spells. Arcane reservoir. Font of power. Oh, details. Details. That's what I need. Here it is. Like this is literally basically spreadsheets, but in game. So. High wheel, reflexes, casting spontaneously, intelligence. Okay, so you need intelligence for this class. Yes, intelligence. What else do you need? Charisma is also not bad, because you need it for your saving throw. The saving throw for an Arcane exploit is equal to 10 plus the charisma modifier. Okay. Consume spells. Where is this one? Arcanist exploits. Swift action. Can expand an available arcane spell slot as a move action, making it unavailable for the rest of the day. Adds the number of points to her arcane reservoir equal to the number of... Okay, so charisma is also important. I guess strength and intelligence. Dexterity, strength and intelligence. Strength and charisma. No, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so now we have to pick a background, which is basically what your character did before he started his adventure. Wanderer. I'm ignoring warrior because, you know, we're a magician. Hermit. War nature, war nature, war nature. I don't really care about nature. I don't want to be a street urchin either. Then you have a bunch of regional ones. Gebite Necromancer. Adds war religion. And summoned undead creatures and companions get 3 bonus to maximum hit points. If the character already has the class skill, weapon proficiency or armor proficiency granted by the selected, that's not relevant. This one's not bad, especially if you're going to be a necromancer. Historian. Some give you weapon proficiencies, okay. What's an oblate? Basically someone who does fate. None, you don't get any bonuses, I don't know why you would do that. Noble. Don't really care about that. Craftsman, no. Let's check these covers. Scribe Screw was a bonus feat. Divine is for religion again. And nature gives you a bit of nature knowledge and stuff. Let's just be a necromancer. We're very specialized in that, I guess. And we also get war religion. Okay. With that out of the way, let's go next. Now we have two big stats. Okay. So the most important one is probably intelligence. You wanna put as much as you can in there. I will follow that up with charisma. Now what does wisdom do again? Saving throws, war checks. Constitution is how much life you have. Yes. So I want wisdom and charisma. I don't care about dexterity that much. That basically has to do with how well we can dodge characters and stuff, but you know, live on the edge, you know. Although having -1 is a bit bad, maybe I should try not to have -1. Charisma and wisdom. I can reduce my strength. I don't care about strength really. And I can use the points I got to increase my I mean, that's pretty balanced. I have a lot of wisdom and a lot of charisma. And my intelligence is very high. Do I change something here? Maybe I can decrease you a little. No, it's not worth it. I don't think it is worth it. Yeah. I feel like doing it like this is best. I have intelligence, wisdom 2, and charisma 2. And I'm super weak. Like if I get hit like one time, I'm dead, literally. So let's not do that. I think that means it's time to pick a portrait now. Let's see what looks cool. We're looking for vampire-like characters, or just anything that looks cool. This is the one I went with last time. I like the vibes. This one's pretty cool. No, not really. None of them really stand out to me. No. What about here? This one's kind of cool. This one's nice actually. No. Honestly, that's not bad. That's a bit too creepy. That's cool. Hmm. No. This one's a bit too creepy, but I like the vibes, but it's probably not that good. You know what? I actually like this one. I like the mysterious feel it gives, so I think this is one I'll go with. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go to skills now. So, skills. I use magic device. Wand and screws, that's a good one to have. Wow, that's a big improvement. Athletics, stealth. Persuasion is not bad as well. Then I can also invest a little in more religion. Don't care about nature, arcana, and knowledge. Perception is nice too. Magic device is pretty important. Persuasion is nice to have. But I don't want to give up on these are pretty good. More religion is... No, you know what, perception, I'll be blind. I can live with being blind. Oh, now we have to pick a feat. Oh, that one's gonna take a while. That's like an extra ability you get. I can ignore the ones down here. Wings. Don't care about wings, don't care about weapons. Okay, these are in red, why am I looking at them? You can't get these, I have to scroll up. I can start looking from here. Toughness is a no, throw anything is a no, stealthy don't care, spell penetration. You can break through spell resistances more easily than most. 2 bonus on caster level checks. That's pretty good. A spell focus. So I basically get a little bit of a bonus with some spells. This is also pretty good for a spellcaster. Skill focus, it's the same for skills. Shielded caster. No, I don't have a shield. Shake it off. No, scribe screws. Scribe screws. You can craft screws during camping. That's nice, but probably not something I want to start with that much. Persuasive. No, meta magic. Meta magic is not something I like doing usually. Martial weapons, no. Reflex saving. No. Life dominant soul. Oh, that's a damper thing. You're healed by both the channeled positive energy used to heal living creatures and channeled negative energy used to heal undead. But both only heal half the amount. You will take damage from positive energy used to harm undead, such as the channeled energy and lay of hands. I kind of know what that means, but probably not a good idea to get it. I think I'm fine with being undead, but not that much. Okay. Character creation is tiring me out. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. And I'm back. Where were we? Oh yeah, feats. Let's see. Meta magic. I don't really wanna get into meta magic, it's too much work. Martial weapons, no. Reflexes, no. Iron wheel? Not really. Why would I do that? No. Great fortitude, I'll pass. You're able to leap from hiding and strike. Not really. Extra reservoir. Arcane reservoir increases by 3. So you can use more of your like arcane reservoir abilities. And that's not bad. Or you can get another exploit. Okay, so you can get acid jets, dimensional slide. That's not bad. I'll consider this. Elemental focus, dispel synergy. Die hard. No, destructive dispel. When you successfully make a targeted dispel, that's a little bit too specific. Deft hands, offensive combat training, deceitful coordinated maneuvers. Now, combat casting. brew potions, blood drink. Oh, so you can actually drink blood. Okay, 3 times per day you can drink the blood from an unconscious, helpless, sleeping or paralyzed living creature. You can also drink blood from corpses or living creatures. Whenever you drink blood from such a creature, you gain 5 temporary hit points plus 5 for every 3 hit dice you have. What does Blood Feaster mean? I kind of like that, honestly. Sounds kind of nice. Arcane armor training and alertness. You know what? We're going to go all in on the Lich Vampire, and we're gonna make him a blood drinker. I don't think it's that good, but you know, I'm gonna do it for the story. Next. Yes, we need to pick arcanist exploits, yeah. Some of these exploits allow her to break various forms of magic at first level and every 2 levels thereafter. An arcanist learns a new arcanist exploit. Exploit requires an arcanist to expend power points from her arcane reservoir function. Good to know. Let's see what we can pick here. Okay, so we can only pick one. That's fine then. Toughness, that's sweet regularly use the consume spells class feature or consume magic. Swift actions instead of move actions. Spell resistance. Sonic blast. And succeeding at a touch attack against one creature within 30 feet. For every 2 levels in the... Okay, so that's the Sonic Shadow Veil. So concealment, potent magic. That's just generally good to have. It just makes your abilities a bit stronger. You can make your spells more strong. Lightning lance, ice missile, holy water, and force strike. Landmark. Dimensional slide, you can teleport. Armored mask. Illusion of an armor. Yeah, that's basically a shield. I mean, that's just nice. Not sure if it's nice to like start with though. I think I should get some sort of an attack here. And if we're going to be a lich, I feel like going with ice is good. Ice missile. Freezing projectile expending 1 per turn. If the attack hits, it deals 1d6 cold damage plus modifier, and the target is staggered for 1 round. The lightning one can impaired vision. There's also force strike, flame arc. What does stagger do again? It can either move or act, but not both. Okay. And acid jets. Seconds. Penalty on attack rolls and stuff. That's sonic damage. I'm so indecisive. You know what, I'm gonna go with potent magic because that one's generally good. And think about it later. Let's go with spells. What spells are we picking now? Sphere. Enlarge person, expedition retreat, hypnotism. Magic missiles is always good to have, that's one I always get. It's just generally good. Magic weapon. No. Protection from alignment, radio of enfeeblement, reduce person. Sleep. No, summon monster maybe? True strike now, vanish. Hurricane bow. Air piercing scream. Upper to caster level success for fortitude. This one I liked using, so maybe I'll go with that one again. Sphere. You know what, maybe. Corrosive touch. I don't want to be too close to enemies because I'm gonna die. Let's just pick some stuff and then I'll change them. The spell functions as a flare, especially a burst of light. If you cause the light to burst in front of a single creature, that creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful fortitude save. What does that mean again? Unable to see well because of overstimulation. Penalty unit, I mean, it's not that good. Grease? I never figured out how to use it good, to be honest. I'm doing a lich. A vampire lich. Or at least eventually, after I get through the character creation. I just need to pick the spells and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm sure I am. Magic weapons. I don't want to support people though. Shocking grasp. I don't want to be too close. Snowball. Yeah, sure. I'll go with snowball. Touch of gracelessness. No, vanish. Touched creatures become invisible. That sounds useful, but do I really want it? I never, like I've seen a lot of people talk about grease is super good. I never figured out how to use it. I'll take it, but I'll have to force myself to actually use it. I'm very conservative with my spells. I just need what more? Hypnotism sounds like fear to me. You gestures at the droning incantation and fascinate nearby living creatures. I mean, yeah, that's basically sleep. Okay, let's pick it for now. Cast it on party members without being afraid of them sleeping. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess that's one way you can avoid that. I don't have meta magic yet, but I might get meta magic like at whatever level I get to pick another feat. Which feat did I pick this time around? Blood Drinker, because we're a vampire, yeah. That's for story reasons, not for... I don't... What do you need to do? Unconscious, helpless, sleeping, or I mean, I can put people to sleep. Summon monster, touch of gracious. Is there anything I want to remove? I like sleep, I like snowball. Magic missile is nice. I don't have a lot of attacks, do I? Hypnotism. What's the difference between that and sleep? Yeah, cantrips do be nice. They do be free. After level 5. Yeah, and I know you can, I did play the game a while back, and I don't remember how far I got, but I think what did the last thing I did? I did get about starting the whole You're a Lich thing. I remember building I'm not sure what the castle liches make is. Something about a building that's for the Lich. That's what I remember doing last. Abundant casting. Yeah, that's the one thing I remember building. But I barely remember anything about the story itself. I mean, yeah, if you can get most spells anyway, I'm just going to go with this and see how it goes. See what, like, do I need any of the race? Ooh. I know. I've been wanting to play it through the ends for a while now, but I never really got about doing that. I always give up at some point. Or just get tired and stop. So, you know, this time maybe I won't. What character did you make? Second... Energy to strength. Ray of, I think I remember using a lot of Ray of Enfeeblement when I was fighting bosses. Just to weaken them a little. I might get it. Zara, that's the... You're gonna have to provide some details. I don't actually remember what one that was. I think there were chaotic goods. That's what I remember reading somewhere, but I don't remember the details. Raising Scream, Reese, Hypnotism. No, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna think about it anymore. Whatever. A deity. A pet dragon. That sounds really cool. Like, the dragon one was also like one part I was thinking of going, just because being a dragon sounds cool. But having a pet dragon's also cool in its own way. Okay. How much does picking a deity matter here? Darkness, envy, loss, and pain. Blame gods. Darkness, destruction, evil, woe, and death, subdomain. I mean, we are doing a lich, so that doesn't sound bad. Dark necromancers and the undead, and those who wish to become undead. Believe that she was one of the first creatures to defy Pharasma and return unnaturally from the boneyard. Okay, that's another one. That sounds good. I'm just gonna check the domains and see if anything looks good, because I don't feel like reading all of them. What's this one? thievery and assassination, and keeper of secrets. I mean, you don't need to know that much about the game to enjoy it after all. It won't be a good game if you need to know a lot about it. It's not like I know a lot. I'm just playing it for the fun. Magic, torn between destroying the worlds and saving it with the other. Three-eyed Jacko. No, that's a no, that's a no. Just trying to get through them. Real. If you walk into the optional bosses and do get how the dice roll works, rather you work, you get trick hard. I mean, yeah, it is very luck based in some points. Like, yeah, I remember having to reset quite a lot for one battle. There was like this dragon. I don't know if it was optional or not. I think you could avoid fighting him, but I was like, no, I want to beat him. And every time I had to reset a bunch of times before I could beat him, because he was wrecking me with fire, and I had to set up all the protections and stuff. Yeah, basically. Haste, protection of evil, fire, or whatever, it works. It does feel like an MMO in this way, though. You do have to do a lot of the buffing. Asmodeus. And this one. Yeah, probably should pick some of the bottom ones then. Lady Despair. What is the physical access? Deceit. I do like using haste, though. I remember liking to use that one. Just... what did it do again? You can hit twice, right? Something like that. Dead, not wishing to become dead. Gluttonous lifestyles make supplicant curse to those suffering from severe illness. Okay, so yeah, now go with Urgato. I like the scythe as a favorite weapon more than I like the flail. And I should really move on. Okay, the game really... what should I don't have a choice, I have to be evil. How did that happen? Is it because I picked this deity? Or is it because I'm something walked me into being evil. I don't know what did. A deity, okay, it's the deity. Oh well. You can't be neutral. Woeful, neutral, or chaotic. Yeah. You know what? Morality is on a spectrum and it's a subjective, you know. Are liches evil or is everyone else evil? Sometimes it's subjective like that. Is that neutral evil? Neutral evil. I like being neutral. Oh yeah, we have to do the actual character. I mean, I don't remember much of the story, but you can kind of spin it as a greater good thing. Maybe you're being evil just because you want to save the worlds. Although I don't remember exactly all the things the leeches have to do. Maybe there were some things they did just because they were a little mean. But I remember there being a mechanic of you being able to like use the undead when you're doing combat. So it's like, oh, we don't have enough people to fight, so let's just use the dead. What else are they useful for anyway? Yeah, there are probably better ways to go about it. But you know, sometimes you gotta take the easy option. Let's go with this. Leeches do be leeching. But there's still a lot of time until... Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate that the game lets you be evil. That's always nice. Playing as the hero can sometimes get tiring. It's like, yeah, hero, yeah, that's nice, but no. Sometimes not being the hero is also nice to have as an option. Indeed. I don't want to see the hair. Yeah, that's the one. That's not a lot of options. And let's go with this, I guess. Yeah, sure. Is that the color? Yes, that's the color, so I'm gonna go with black, maybe? Sure. Body type. That's the skin color. I mean, I guess as a vampire, you kind of get stuck into I look like I'm dead colors, which is fair. I do think I just like this one. It's a bit generic. Do you want a scar? Maybe just this one. No, that doesn't feel that good. That's no scar. I don't want something, but I don't want anything that's... You know what, I'll go with the eye. Sure, I'll go with that eye color. It's a bit hard to see the eyes from here, but maybe... I like purple. Purple colors are nice, but it's really hard to see. I'm just gonna have to assume that it is purple, because I literally cannot see it. Hairstyle already picked, hair color already picked. War paints. I don't usually like war paints. The juice. Do I like... Yeah, let me see. I can't see the body, so it's hard for me to tell where the tattoos are. I can go for something maybe. What's good? I always spend way too long on these character creation screens. I remember when I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition, it was like, yep, I'm gonna spend 2 hours on just making sure you look absolutely perfect, starting the game, and then being, I don't feel like playing it like 5 minutes after I started. I just like the character creation part of some games, more than actually the games. I think this one's not bad. Yeah, I can go with this one. I just need a good color. Maybe red, Something about blood. Is there a more gentle red? Or like purplish? I feel like that's not bad. I'll go with the reds. Let's try the other tattoos. Maybe there's something that looks better. No. Yeah, honestly, this one looks best, I think. Let's leave it at that. Clothes. Let's put our clothes on now and pick the clothes cover. Probably good to... Okay, this which is this? I always have a hard time telling. That's the robe part, and the other one is the like the inner part. Let's go purple for that, maybe. Oh my goodness, I did not know we were gonna have a debate on... yeah, technically it would be, I guess. For some vampires, I guess they would see having a kid with... like a human as having a kid with an animal. Humans would consider. So yeah, it's definitely a bit problematic. But you know, it depends on how the vampires are in the world. What do I do? Black? Black and maybe a little bit of a lighter shade of purple. Black, maybe in gray. Yeah, I like the gray. What color did I pick for this? Black. Let's pick purple for this one instead then. No, I prefer it if this one's black. Black, and then I pick... What is what? Oh, okay, so that's the inner part and the outer part. Is there a darker purple? Like, can I go with this? Oh, okay, I actually like that. That's kind of nice. Okay, I think we're finally out of character creation. Hell, I'm satisfied with this. Next. Let me know if the audio is sounding alright. Let's see.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Maybe I'll decrease it a little bit.
I shall not falter.
Why is...
need to review this spell later.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Not that I care.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
None shall escape!
Everyone counts on me.
Let us press on. I won't give up! All I see is blackness. I have no use for this. So many thoughts. So little time. I have no need for this.
Honestly, I like the pious. I guess I'll go with him. Birth dates. You know what? Oops, at least it seems like you activated the bots. None shall escape, indeed. Honestly, I like Dragoslav. It sounds appropriate. And for a birth date, Uh, that's a very specific ask. Let's just say he was born on like the 14th of Aradus. I guess I'll go with that.
Together we stand.
And here is the character. Oh, that took a while. Okay, Eldritch Font, neutral evil. He's an arcanist. And we're done. We actually get to play the game now. August 14th, I guess. I'm not sure why I picked that date. I was like, yeah, that just sounds nice. Oh, we're dead already. That was quick.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
We have voice acting. Oh my god, I forgot that was a thing after Pokemon. Can you imagine voice acting? Like, oh my gosh, I did not expect to get that.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Okay, I like this guy. I think we're gonna vibe.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Okay, I guess we're losing the weapons.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Okay.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful! Go and get Terendelev!
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late! Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
Let's see, what are we doing? I mean, I guess I'll just go
That's
with
the
my
first
name.
I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
My dear Prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. not the defenders of this city.
And he's gone.
I loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Technically I'm undead, so I don't know if that's gonna help me, but okay. You can have a thank
I
you.
accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done. I
What
do not know
happened?
yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully. My name is
you?
Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
You don't look like a dragon.
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form. Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, Protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Okay. Then we get to play the game, I think. Yeah, finally. Ray of Frost, Acid Splash. Just checking to see Touch of Fatigue. Then you have also Resistance, Disrupt Undead. I have the Flare spell. And Blood Drinker. You can be you might not be able to be a good lich, but you can be a good dragon. That's technically one of the paths you can take. Okay, LSD to move the camera. E and Q to rotate it. Let's go talk to people, I guess. Our city has stood strong for another year. May it stand for 100 more. Yeah, I don't think I need to say what's about to happen. We're gonna have another one of the classic and then the Fire Nation attack moments, but let's not hurry for that now. Let's just enjoy ourselves while we can. Oops. You can try the arrow range. That's one of the options here. There's fish. Oh, you can do that. Like, that doesn't mean you have to be bad. You can definitely play as a good half vampire. I mean, considering that one of the requirements is that they're unconscious, helpless, sleeping or paralyzed. I'm pretty sure that that's very difficult. Okay, I can't. I was like, They call this a celebration. This is but a paltry imitation of what goes in my mansion. Okay, I think you can press tab to see what you can interact with. Characters and interactive objectives. You can interact with various objects by right-clicking on them. You can tab to see everything. Okay, yes. Let's try this. Oh, we're gonna get drunk. Yes, sample the special festive drink, throw darts, and hit the mannequin. Oh, Ramian, we can talk to you. Let's try hitting the mannequin. Oh. Okay. I guess the army did attack indeed.
Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
Well, that's not good.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Feast begin.
Well, that happened very fast.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Well, that escalated fast. Discari is... he's a demon lord of the cosmos. Very bad, apparently. Who are you again?
You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
What's the situation?
Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. The place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks. You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
You know, that's a good time for me to check out my guide. You know, that's a perfect time. You can wait a little. I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, let's check a little bit more. Mythic choice. Oh, that's open here. I gotta make sure I make the right decision after all. I mean, yeah, obviously, they need to make sure I made the right decision after all. I mean, there isn't a full vampire as an option in this game, so I don't know. It depends on how vampires are in the game. Maybe, like in some canons, you can be a good vampire. In some, they're just animals that eat blood. Not sure how they. I think in this game they're more like evil though, so you can't play as a full vampire, but if you could, they probably would be bad. There's the bodies, braces of armor. Okay, that's what happens here. Okay, that's good. What about picking... Like, I'm looking a little bit too far in the future. What about picking the weapons or the protective spell? That's what I should be checking. You know what? Let's see. Sure, let's fight. I guess, I don't mind. I don't think we can win, but, you know, it's gonna give me a few points for bravery.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Okay.
Good luck. Try not to get eaten now!
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
I don't think I can shoot at this.
Behold the death I saw.
Okay, this was a bit of a silly fall. You could have avoided that. Surely. You had plenty of opportunity to avoid that big hole that appeared behind you.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I guess we're down in the darkness now.
Holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
During the course of the game, you have to apply your skills in very different situations and you do checks. Okay, that's where the fun of the game comes. You get to pick how you deal with different situations. Now, do you want to be a total dick and go for the I don't help anyone with for free, pay up, or stay stuck? I feel like even if you're a bad guy, surely you wouldn't want to get the only people who are around to help you to hate you right from the start. Yeah, I don't think she has a degree. She's just guessing. She's like, yeah, that's a black hole, surely. I feel like the best option here is we don't have to rely on brute strength. Nice.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Yes, that is Mrs. Black Hole.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela. Paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendeb and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
I think the best way to describe the Wardstone is basically a Minecraft beacon. That's what it is. And they just lost it, so, they no longer get to heal in the city or something like that.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I'm a vampire. I'm here to drink your blood. Seek fortune. I'm Dragoslav.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Did I mention that I'm literally not made for combat? Like, I would die if I got hit like a single time. Okay, you can alt, or you can click around. Yes, select backspace to select everyone. Okay.
March ahead.
Let's save. Probably a good idea. Yeah, basically a new follower. She's like the one you start with, and you can get another one by the end of this. Objects and containers, okay. Okay, I get a bunch of loot. Aye. Let's equip some stuff then. That's a cape, cloak of resistance. Grants its wearer 1 resistance to all saving throws. Probably better to give it to her because she's the frontline fighter. Where? I mean, that's from yesterday probably, if you... yeah. That's from yesterday, that's not from today. If it happens on stream, I'll mention it. If it has not happened on stream, I probably won't. Oh, weapons, let's see if I have something better here. That's the same. A short spear. She's not really using a short... oh, I can... I'll get a torch with me, I guess. A flail... light bow, light crossbow. Maybe I should give myself a light crossbow. No, I'm bad at this, I don't need it. Anyways. What's my formation? That's a good formation.
No reason to pause.
That's basically an item that raises you from the dead. Basically that dragon that died, we're just gonna use its scales to resurrect ourselves if we die.
Who's there?
Half-elf woman in torn and stained with blood clothes. She holds herself with dignity. A dead body mutilated. Okay.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
What happened to the guy?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
Why is she lying? Like, that's such an obvious lie. Or at least she's not saying something.
Didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Yeah, it's the game is heavily implying that she killed him.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Durandalev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose. Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
Okay, I like the sound of magic.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Can you be I mean, the thing is, the races don't matter as much. That's what I'm going to say. The races don't matter. What matters is the type of path you decide to follow, and some of these paths are just inherently evil. Like, you can be a good demon, like nobody's stopping you from that. You can be a good cow vampire. But if you decide to follow a certain path, you're kind of locked into being that path's, like, archetype. So if you decide to follow the path of the Lich, you're gonna be an evil Lich. It's basically like saying, oh, I'm gonna be a murderer, but I'm gonna be a good murderer. That doesn't really work like that. Let's keep moving then.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Camellia has cure light wounds. Okay, I wanna
What's on
heal.
your mind? I wonder.
Can you heal yourself? Thank you. What's our formation right now? That's fair. Do I have anything I can give her? She has a pretty good rapier. I don't think I want to replace it. Lightning in such dark places as caves. There are two main ways to light your path. The first is to cast the light spell, and the second one is to have a torch. Can you?
The voice of the spirits.
Can you do lights? Yeah, you can. Perfect.
Our path leads on.
Oh, can I? Yeah, let's fight, I guess.
Defeat is not an option.
To pause or unpause the game, press spacebar. Switch between turn-based combat and real mode, use T. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do here. She has enlarged person. Battle spirits. Ghost touch. or spirit weapon enhancements. Let's use that, sure.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nice. And then end your turn. You are going to hit this one. And skip. And I'm going to... Definitely, that's... Violet is made for, like, children. This one is actually relatively difficult, and you know, you can change the difficulty if it's too easy or too hard. Just gonna strike with... Why am I going? That was stupid of me. I should have used magic, that's fine. Fine. I do need to remember how to play, since it has been a while. Gold coin, padded armor. Do you have armor already? You do. Oh, you have. Your armor is already pretty good. I don't need to change it. Same with her. I don't have armor though, but I can't carry this one. It's too heavy. Let's quickly save. That's my previous save. Let's save over this one. That's another scale in case someone dies.
I will not falter.
Can I like cast a spell or something on it? Ray of Frost maybe? No, you know what, let's be fair, let's fight.
I will
save the last one for me.
That's fine, I kind of remember most of these, so I don't need to look at them that much. Go hit it.
Sacrifice.
I'm gonna move here and use Ray of Frost and miss. That's fine.
Guide my blade. The light. Take you.
Go for their hearts.
Okay, I did absolutely nothing in this fight. That's fair. Do I have a map? I'm not sure which way.
They will break against our resolve.
Go as far as you can, I guess.
No glory without risk.
It's fine. And you can go as well.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, she's gonna miss. And
Wide open.
you're gonna stabby stab. Oh yeah, and end your turn. Let's try again. Maybe this time I won't miss. That's a touch attack. Okay, I did hit this time. Oh, there's another one back there. Okay, I'm just gonna go there. And now you just hit it. Nice. It's easy for now because that's like the tutorial, but it does get hard. Oh, nice. Inflict light wounds. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's see. Armor bonus of 1. This is something I should probably wear myself, isn't it? Yeah, that's not good for her. That's like a mage thing. But I think I have one already, so I don't have to wear it. Yeah, this one's... I already have one, I don't need another. Why don't you have healing potions? Like, take these. I have a bunch of screws as well I can use. That's good to know. One thing I should check, like, do I get healed if I... Like, am I undead or something? I think I'm gonna get hurt if I try to inflict wounds on myself, pretty sure. I'm not that kind of undead. I guess we'll see. If the time comes for me to get healed, I'll figure it out. Okay, let's go. Okay.
We will prevail.
You know what? Use your spirit weapon enhancement, sure. And try to hit the... Yes, hit the fly. And then end turn. I am going to... give me magic missile on the fly. Okay, that's fair.
Into the fray.
Nice. Like, characters who cast spells are usually pretty weak to start with, but their main strength is about them being able to cast a lot of game-changing spells rather than consistent damage. So until you get those spells, you're a bit weak. Yep, that's good. Let's keep going.
Godspeed.
No, let's take this. That's just some items. Oh, a new enemy.
Go for their hearts!
Go stab it, Camilla.
The world in crimson!
Ow, oh, that's a lot of damage. Maybe it's time for me to actually cast a spell. Oh yeah, here they are. Oh wait, I can only prepare like one spell, so obviously I can't cast anything else for now. I think I can change the spells I have when I prepare, that's fine. Okay. Let's increase the strength of my next spell. Yes. And then I cast this. And I hit twice instead of once. I can't hit it from here, unfortunately. Do you have like a ranged attack? Oh, I should have charged. I forgot I had that. Well, anyway, you can demoralize, I guess.
I'll cut you wide open.
And she's just gonna kill it. And I'm gonna skin in this guy. But fail, that's fine. As always, make sure to save frequently. I'll try to at least get through like the tutorial area before getting off for today. It would be anticlimactic for me to just quit after I finish creating the character though.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you've never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of vivisectionists who attempted to stitch together a wizard and a man.
Wenduog!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companions, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches the sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal a little grace of a wild predator. Okay, a spider and a cat is like the last thing I want to see. Ever.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been fine if it was just the spider, but the cat part makes it worse for me somehow. It's like, yeah, it's not only going to be a spider, let's make it a cat as well.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
That's a bit racist, like you're talking to a guy who is the child of a vampire. You know, you can be a bit more sensitive, you know?
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard
In
of you
Canabras, they're called
before.
mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's scary. Yes, you're very sensitive. Yeah, we just think you're creepy, imaginary, and don't exist, and you're just there to scare the kids. Funny, quirky. Oh, and doesn't anyone here have tact?
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
I mean, she has a little bit of truth in what she's saying.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
I mean, you should be going out there right now. Things are getting a little bit wild right now. What are you doing here?
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Sul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay, I'm gonna bet we're getting the holy sword. Like, you don't just bring that up if you're not gonna give it to the protagonist.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Oh, that's a lot more questions. Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
There are other ways up, but they are far from here, and after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Let's see, a holy sword?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
That's not that long. 70 years is a lot, but it's not that long.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Guess that's a good time to check my guide again. I'm pretty sure let's see what happens here. Cloak of Resistance, I got this already. I just follow your instincts, like it doesn't matter, I guess. We'll find the sword together. Let's just find it
An
together.
extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Well, she sure saw through us. I need perception skill. I mean, my perception sucks, so let me just save in case I fail my check.
This task is beyond me.
Okay, and now we're going to do a little bit of save scumming. When you fail a check, just reload and try again. Because luck can be forced.
The deed is done.
And I succeeded. Did I succeed? Yes, I did. Okay. Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was cleverly crafted with genuine feeling. Judging by the style of the armor, the knight is from the First Crusade. Okay, that's...
I found something.
Godspeed.
Looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple.
Now,
What's that there?
Okay, I keep finding stuff.
Let us press on.
Let's save again. And look around. Lockpicks. A little bit of gems.
what do we have here?
More lockpicks.
Now what
I
is
found something.
More gems. More gems and lockpicks. Basically a lot of hidden loot.
What do we have here?
I guess that's just the place you learn about checks and stuff. Oh. Oh, that's the sword. I did not even see it. Oh. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and the Dragonslayer feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. A cave chamber, This one or another one entirely. Dragoslav's heartbeat quickens, and the stem of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery, they betrayed me, trapped me and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven, and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw close? Do they believe I'm about to die from their traitorous blow? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her side. She refused to join the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Dragoslav intuit that he can control himself out. Let's try to help the wounded girl or furiously call out to the traitors. I mean, honestly, there's no reason to call out to them. I feel like you can at least try to help the one person who tried to help you. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Dragoslav. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Wario, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other heroes of Heavens would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clearly. "Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready, there is no going back." "Then don't waste your strength healing me," the girl whispers. "Your mission is more important. You, take care, it is near." There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within the depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare comes to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot iron lancing through the flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death's doors. Let's see. I'm gonna go with I know how to resist it. Knowledge is power. Success. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Dragoslav is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it exists only in a strange vision or memory. But the trio of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Descari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand wrapped around the throat of the one they called Wario. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from quiet whispers to a sonorous shout, becoming young and old and quivering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you're dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Wario. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows that he will never bow down before the enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like the sunbeams through the stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Wario's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword and with his last burst of strength plunges it into the rock. Dragoslav senses that his vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears in this, "You will kill me now, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise this sword. They will raise it up and... punish evildoers and traitors, or save and protect the innocent." I mean, we are going the evil route, so I guess we're going with punishment. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Dragoslav does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Dragoslav's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Dragoslav sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm, soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Dragoslav senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. That was a war dump. And I just absorbed the sword.
Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Oh, thank you.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Oh, I'm just awesome.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Wario, the angel who died here.
That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Vengeance is not necessarily evil. Like I just said, I'm gonna punish the evildoers. That's not evil. That's just another way you can do good. I guess it's the lesser good, but it's a necessary evil. We're not doing anything evil yet. We have not done anything evil so far.
Now, Wentawag, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Yes, but there is time, We will be evil, but not yet. Like we're just gonna be morally ambiguous for now.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier. It's only us here, your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sol. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
Guys, it seems I can control it. Like, I don't want to sound like weird right now, but I think I can do it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Yeah, I'm just like that, I'm special like that.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Saul needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras. Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Skill checks. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to go yet. There was another place I wanted to.
Leads on.
Okay, I entered through here. Yeah, there is like... Where am I supposed to go again? Like No, wait, I entered through here. Yeah, that's where I... And then this is Robo. I think that's the only exit actually, so I don't have much of a choice. Yeah, let's just go.
I will guide us.
Oops, I don't want to vote, I just want to save. Let me... I think I can use the light of heaven.
Therefore I became righteous. Doesn't mean whatever I do becomes right. Because
Yeah, I can just use it. I can just use it on Ko, and it increases a little bit. Like it gives temporary hit points and stuff. How can I be evil if I have the light of angels on my side?
I do not believe this is possible.
Okay, how about we all try?
You're so awesome, Lan.
Yeah, everything is based on rows. And basically, if you don't succeed a row, you fail. Oh, there is a monster there. We better save. What's my... Yeah, that's fine.
Tear your throat out!
You can go here and shoot.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yep. This one's almost done.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'm going to go for like... Yeah, just ice. And I missed twice in a row, that's fine. Just hit the smaller one. Okay, so now we just have someone just has to hit.
Godspeed.
Don't disappoint heaven by becoming evil. You know, heaven will be fine. They have more pressing stuff to worry about, I'm sure. Let's save here. Plus, I do like stories in which heaven is depicted as the bad guys. I just like that kind of surprising twist.
did it.
What? There's something in here.
Defeat is not an
Yes. Can I charge? Let's charge.
I found something.
You can just go here. I can go here. And Camilla can go like here. That's good. Can you charge again? Nope, he's too close.
Take you.
Oh. Well, that one fell. Wand of Cure Light. That's pretty good. Just a quick save. And let's move through.
So awesome, Lan.
Oh, there's something else here as well.
No
Bingo.
reason to pause.
Let us press on.
Oh, there is another battle here.
Yet another obstacle.
A centipede. And another centipede. And a giant fly. Let's see, who can you take out? Let's try to go for the fly, I guess.
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay, she missed. She didn't.
You won't survive me.
Nice. And I guess I'll go with... I'll try to hit twice. Nice. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the math of it because it's gonna take a while. It literally is a math lesson. There is a lot of stuff that goes into this. I'm not gonna go over how Dungeons and Dragons work. Let's go over here. Not seeing anything, so I guess not.
What's that there? Save the last one for me.
Let's try to get rid of the small one. Ouch. Do I have anything good? You know what, I'll do it again. I'll hit the big one. Nice. You can hit the small one. Or not.
You are today's sacrifice.
Endure this.
That's one done.
No match for me.
And that's that.
Our path leads on.
Let's keep going. I think we're almost through. Yep, here we are. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to sow. Okay, that's... what are you thinking here? I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. Don't you want to save the kids? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Su is hesitant for a good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these children's game of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to find them, or whatever is left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out of the service. Lan... He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me it sounds like a suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. The descendants of great warriors, I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, but we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people, but it's only one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. I've been here, I've spent my whole life training, so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just for physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. It's dark and as per the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to raise and fall with the beating of your heart. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again, and it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters bursts into the maze, with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that the glowing sword will solve all our problems. Okay. Decisions, I'll think about it. Don't show the chief the lights. I will lead you through the maze to the surface, I swear it. Okay, and I can leave the location by clicking on here. Let's just save one last time. And with that, I think I'll call it a day here. We managed to get through the tutorial. No, we have not managed to get through the tutorial. We managed to get through the character creation screen, and that's plenty good enough, I think. Next time, we might finish the tutorial. But yeah, that's enough for now. Just checking if there's anything else I need to do. I guess I should save one last time. And yeah, that's about it. Till next time, and stay evil, everyone. That's a bad advice, but you know, you get what I mean. See ya.